Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on the 7th International Conference on Business Economics, Law, Language and Psychology. My name is Paulina Dubas. I am a third-year PhD student of Warsaw School of Economics in Poland. Today I would like to present to you my research topic, which is the self-management in the spotlight of MBTI. If any of you would like to contact me after the conference, feel free to do so, and my email is just here, and this is paulina.dubas@gmail.com. Let me shortly introduce you the agenda. First of all, I would like to show you the conceptualization of the notions. So to introduce you what the self-management exactly is, also to explain the notion of the turbulent environment, and then the MBTI personality types. After that, I would like to go through the scientific research, so the research goal, the research study and the findings. In the end, I will do the self-evaluation and highlight the limitations and the recommendations for further research. So to start with, what the self-management exactly is? According to the literature, the self-management corresponds with self-regulation, self-control, and self-leadership. And this is particularly to engage in a type of behavior, and this behavior leads to achievement of specific goals. This was also confirmed by the research study, by the qualitative research study I've done. According to Mans and Sims, the self-management consists of 5 elements. This is the self-observation, self-goal setting, self-cueing, self-reinforcement, and self-punishment. So to speak about the self-management, it is also important to introduce the turbulent environment. And this will explain the context for the study itself. So according to Janusz et al., the business environment that the companies are operating today is called turbulent. And this is manifested by the complexity within the processes. Also by the speed of changes, for example, the product innovations. Thirdly, it is difficult to predict the states of the environment. So, for example, to predict the pandemic or the war, it was actually unbelievable. The fourth is the high degree of risk between the processes. What is more, many organizations that operate today on the market has the hierarchical structures. The hierarchy contributes to the hardening of the organizational framework. It creates barriers between levels, and according to Mrówka, it creates also the communication barriers. Nevertheless, in 1972, Mintzberg already noticed that the more dynamic the environment is, the more organic or the centralized the structure should be. So this leads us to the short conclusion that the more turbulent environment is, the more decentralized, the more self-managing organizations should be. Second notion from the research topic is MBTI, and this stands for the personality types. MBTI means literally the Myers-Briggs type indicator, and it was invented in 1942 by the Isabel Briggs Myers and the Catherine Cook Briggs. This was a daughter and mother, and they based their concept on the Carl Jung personality theories. The MBTI consists of 4 categories, and each category has 2 dichotomous components. So to start with, focusing energy, here we can divide people on the preference of introversion or extraversion, Second, decision making. Here we have the preference of sensing or intuition. Third, the data collection. Here the people shows the preference of thinking or feeling. And the fourth, managing the words surround us. People divided on the judging preference or the perceiving preference. As a result of different combinations, we obtain the 16 personality types. What is particularly important, Randall, Isaacson and Circo in their paper from 2017 confirmed the validity and reliability of the indicator, and this basically means that it can be widely used in the empirical research. What is the research goal then? The purpose of the study is to determine an individual's self-management capacity by using the MBTI. Secondly, it is important to determine the conditions in which particular personality type manifests self-management in the work context. And this research topic is actually important not only for academia but also for business. It will change the management styles and influence the incentive programs. So to find these important answers, the qualitative research has been conducted. I've done 72 semi-structured interviews with 39 women and 33 men as a purposeful sampling. Here we can see the questionnaire. The questionnaire contained 8 permanent questions. I've also asked the side questions. There were also one scale question, and it was connected with the elements of the self-management. In the end, I asked the participants to fulfill the MBTI personality test. What are the first findings? So first of all, the type with F preference, so the feeling preference, indicates the need for support. And this basically means that they would like to have the supervisor just around the corner, or to feel the support from the supervisor, to feel that he cares for them. Secondly, the type of J preference, so the judging preference, represent a dominant need for autonomy and decision making, and this is so hard that these people are even eager to change the company if such conditions would not occur. Thirdly, self-management is visible among specialists and among freelancers. What are the limitations? So it is important to note that on the day of preparing this presentation, 21 transcriptions have been done. So for the preliminary conclusions I showed you, all notes and observations were used. Secondly, there were 15 out of 16 personality types participating in the study, and one type is still missing. So, what are the recommendations? First of all, it is very profound to finish the transcriptions and analysis of the qualitative study. Then the quantitative study should be conducted to verify the preliminary results. Here are the references. And that's all. Thank you very much for your attention and time. I will highly appreciate your feedback, questions or comments. Feel free to contact me at my email. Actually, in any case, if you are also interested in this topic, feel free. So it is Paulina@gmail.com. Thank you very much.